chapter 18 and 384 months, the Sacrificial Lamb. This chapter 18, JB in New York D. All this time I lived in a very exclusive neighborhood called Riverwalk in Chesapeake, Virginia. I had a single family, 4-car garage, home with vaulted ceilings, the kitchen, granite countertops, and custom cabinetry. It had all the features people desire in a home. I was using the last money I made from being on tour, and my bills were about $30,000 a month due to my lifestyle. I wasn't just partying and buying luxury homes, but I was helping family members pay the bills and giving to those in need. The Clips and I were also in litigation with Jive because we wanted out, and our contract, they didn't want to let us go, right? So this is the time when you say you met New York D, chapter 18, right?
Yep.
Now everything's going south, I should say.
Yep.
You're in litigation, you're contemplating your home, and you know what your bills are like. You meet these, how did you actually meet New York D and JB? How did that, because you mentioned they were in the music industry too?
No.
Okay.
No.
So I misunderstood what you said earlier.
So my sister boyfriend, he was dealing with New York D. And I knew somebody who had wanted 2 keys.
Okay.
Right? So I asked him, no, I'm lying. So I asked him, I knew somebody who wanted some work. So he said he can get it for me, but through New York D. So I ended up getting that first from him. He ended up bringing it to me. And so I tell him, I said, listen, if I get 2 keys, how much it'll cost me? So he tell me, and now I'm in the middle of selling the house. So he takes me to New York D to buy the 2 keys. It's in red saran wrap. When they meet New York D sell me the work. You know, I tell him who I am, this and that. He leaves. New York D ended up calling another guy, and the other guy called somebody who I knew and said New York D wanted to talk to me. But the guy who called was a stick-up kid who I know.
By the name of Ball.
By the name of Ball.
Right.
And so Ball.
You said in the book you didn't want to deal with him.
Yeah, I ain't want to deal with Ball because even though me and Ball cool, I just know what Ball do.
Okay.
I knew Ball won't try to stick me up, but I'm like, man, I ain't trying to deal with that, you know? So Ball ended up calling a mutual friend like, yo, tell G, give me a call. So I tell my friend, I ain't messing with that, right? So Ball called him back and tell him, yo, he know that you just bought 2 keys with red wrapping. So that let me know, dang, let me call Ball. I called Ball tell me that New York D wanna holler at me. I called New York D, he wanted to meet me. I meet New York D, he tell me, yo man, I wanna deal with you straight, man. So, you know, and I give you a good number on the work. So I started dealing with him straight. He didn't want me to go through my sister boyfriend no more.